Hi, it's Jase, and in today's Hope Moment, I want to talk to you about your mission in life. Now, in the last video, I talked about fear, and what would you do if you had no fear? When I started coaching, I was a coach and I worked for another seminar company, and we dealt with a lot of people who were real estate investors or beginning real estate investor, and I'd ask them why they were there. And what I found over and over, like I remember I was talking to this one woman, and she said, well, I'm here at this seminar because I want to learn how to make real estate investing work. And her path was very similar to most other people's paths. See, she had a job that she wasn't real crazy about, like a job, and she saw on TV or at a seminar that she could become a real estate investor and go to work for herself. So she goes from her job to wanting to be a real estate investor, but it's not working. So she comes to the personal development seminar to learn how to make it work so she can make money. And I said, well, why do you want to make money? She says, so I can quit my job. Well, why do you want to quit your job? So I can live my passion. So I can do whatever it was that she was inspired about doing. So I started asking the students, why is it you're here at the seminar? And all of them said, I want to have more time and more money. Why? They'd say, so I can do what I want to do. Well, what is it you want to do? Oh, I have this dream in my heart. I have this passion I want to do. And so that got me thinking, and what I realized, I think you've got a passion in your heart. I think there's something that you were made for. I think that every one of us has something special about them that's their unique talent. Now, it doesn't have to be something magnificent. It can be small, but it's magnificent and that it's your unique talent that nobody else can do just like you. I'm really talented in some areas, and if you ask my close friends, I am horribly, I'm going to make up a word, mistalented or non-talented in other areas. My friend who's filming is laughing right now. I'm surprised the camera's still steady. So, but we're all blessed in different areas. And so I want to ask you some questions today. I want to give you a quick exercise. Or a quick way to just start thinking about what your mission is, what's your passion. You know, there's an old saying that says when you make your vacation, your vocation, you know, life just takes care of itself. Think about it. If you could make a living, or if your living was provided for you doing what you love, what would it be like going to work? You know, I have to say, since I've really relaunched the seminars about what's passionate for me now, and I'm doing Hope, and I'm talking about freeing people from fear, and I'm helping them really step up. You know, I'm no longer concerned with making selfish millionaires. I'm concerned with freeing people from fear, raising up people who are going to make a difference in the world. I'm concerned with helping people get out of pain. I'm concerned with helping people who are going to make a difference for other people who are in pain. I'm concerned with letting people know God's love and grace and just how awesome they are loved and like beyond measure. Now that I've tapped into that, I've gotten more work done and been more inspired to work on a consistent basis than I ever have. I mean, it's crazy. I'm up earlier and I'm getting better sleep, and it's phenomenal. So here's my questions for you. You know, if you already know what it is, awesome. You know, what would you do if you could do anything you wanted? Anything. And I don't mean like run around going crazy, drinking and partying. I mean that true higher calling you have. Now, you might not know what that thing is. So if you could go for 2 years and get it all out of your system and spend all the money you wanted and go on all the vacations you wanted and eat and drink everything you wanted, you got it all out of your system, what would you do next? You know, what would you do next? If your money was provided for you, no matter what you did, you made the same amount of money, what would you do next? If you had time, what would you do next? If you unexpectedly were given 6 months off of work and $30,000 to pursue anything you wanted, but you had to pursue it in that 6 months, what would you do? How would you live your life? And I think a lot of people get distracted. They don't know what to do. So one of the exercises we're going to do at Hope is we're going to help you really hone into what's that thing in your heart. What's that thing that you were born to do? So if you notice I'm driving while I give this message, it's because it's time you got on the road for your mission. You know, if we put this car in park and we sit in a parking lot for the next 5 years, we're not getting anywhere. Look, guys, the world's waiting for you to step up. It's time. You know, I think looking at the economy, the state of the nation, it's time for you to step up. Come to Hope. Let us help empower you to find your mission and live your mission. I'll see you soon.